Satan is a minister of the Church of God in Homestead, Florida, firmly believes in the existence of hell. He claims that this tormenting, dark place is the final destiny for the wicked. Ironically, next to him is Mr. Boyd Rice, priest of the Church of Satan, who believes that this inferno of torment and suffering referred to as hell is nothing but a fantasy created by religions to keep people in line. In other words, the priest from the Church of Satan doesn't believe in hell. Okay, let's very quickly go over that. How is that possible, sir, that you are from the Church of Satan and you say there is no hell?
Well, because we don't believe in God, the devil, heaven, or hell. We follow the laws of nature, and we think that whatever we do with our lives will be rewarded for it here and now. And we don't think that after death there will be some sort of punishment or reward.
Okay, you don't believe in Satan as a being?
No.
What is Satan to you?
It's something that's symbolic. It just represents the adversary. We use the name Satan because it's fun, it's stimulating. Satan's sort of the ultimate
adversary
rebel.
In what sense?
Historically, Satan has been the adversary, but just the adversary of all Judeo-Christian values, the adversary of democratic values, is more of values that are found in nature, life, law.
But you don't worship him?
No, it's been said that we worship ourselves, but we put ourselves first. We're in the center of our world.
Okay, basically what we're hearing here is a human being has foibles, that we're greedy, sometimes we're revengeful, we're not all good. So what you're saying
basically
is that's part of the human being, and you just accept that as
yes,
okay.
Satanism is based on accepting all those things, whereas all the other religions are based on rejecting them and denying them. We don't deny anything that's an
okay, what if a person is very bad on this earth and does things that are bad for him, excessiveness in anything, in drinking, in sexuality?
It's cause and effect.
Where does he get it? Here?
Here.
So he does get punished, but here?
Yes, well, this man said he abused drugs and drank, and then he was in the hospital, something wrong with his pancreas.
I see.
So I think most people did.
Where do I end? I mean, I was not into drugs. I was not going into orgies. I'm a hard-working human being.
I'm a hard-working stiff.
But,
all right.
I might add that the hell he went to sounds more like an ancient Greek hell or Babylonian hell. It doesn't sound like any Judeo-Christian hell that I've ever heard of.
I was brought up by Jesuit priests.
What he's saying is that it was just as bad of an experience.
Yes, and
all
I
right.
could not relate it to the paintings that are in church, in any church.
It wasn't part of your upbringing.
It wasn't part of my upbringing.
Okay, let's bring the Church of God in here. Hell. Definition of hell.
Well, the Bible declares that hell is a place of isolation. It's a place of darkness. 7 times Jesus described hell as a place of outer darkness, where there was gnashing of teeth and where there was weeping. It's a place of separation from God. The Bible also declares that hell is a place of punishment for the wicked. The Bible says that hell is a place where people will be kept and reserved, and that they will be placed there because they have lived a wicked life.
Okay, Pastor, you believe in an afterlife, obviously.
Oh, sure.
Okay. What do you make of these two experiences?
Well, there's a real good book I think everyone should read. It's called Immortality, and I believe you might have a picture of it on your screen. I didn't write that book. You can get it at any Bible bookstore, A View of Life After Death. And it gives numbers of documented cases of NDEs, or near-death experiences, some of which are valid and some of which are not. Now, the Bible tells us in the book of Deuteronomy, the 18th chapter and the 10th verse, there shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire, or that useth divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch, or a charmer, or a consulter with familiar spirits, or a wizard, or a necromancer. The word necromancer means a seeker of the dead. For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord. And because of these abominations, the Lord thy God doth drive them out from before thee.
Okay, so what do you think of these two experiences?
So I believe some of them are from familiar spirits, not necessarily these two, but some near-death experiences are from familiar spirits that speak to a person, and they're able to do that. I believe that some of them are valid experiences of people that the Spirit of the Lord has allowed to see a glimpse, a preview, if you may, if you'll let me to use that word, of what